The breaking news now, and this time around is a very sad one. Um, Yesterday, July 11th, Todd Austin, a man deeply respected by so many, an entrepreneur and founder of Credit Champs, a company known, for credit repair, was tragically killed in a murder suicide, incident at the Saloon and Spa Galleria in Arlington, Texas. And according to reports, and authorities, Austin was receiving a haircut when his baby mama, Timon Michelle Williams, the mother of his child, entered the salon with a firearm and fatally shot him before um, turning the gun on herself, and also, you know, proofing herself. Austin was pronounced, you know, gone at the scene, while the lady, Michelle Williams, was transported to a nearby hospital where she later, gave up the ghost. The incident actually has been confirmed as a domestic, dispute, that has now sadly escalated with deadly consequences. You know, man, I just don't know how things escalate to this extent or how things escalate to this point. You know, he, man, just he was just simply getting a haircut, and tragically he met his end. This isn't just a tragedy. This to me isn't just a tragedy. It is a brutal reminder, that domestic violence has no single face. It has no single gender. There's no gender that is peculiar, to it. No one. There's no one story. Men can be victims too, even just as women, are victims, and not all not all abuse, leaves visible scars. Sometimes the warning signs, come too late. You know, from reports and from what I've gathered, from going from research and scouting for information, I understand that Todd was more than just a name. He was a father, he was a mentor, a pillar in his community. He uplifted others. He inspired so many. He man, he did not deserve this. No one does actually. And the saddest part of this whole thing now is that there is an innocent child, you know, right there without a father and a mother. Father and mother gone the same day. You know, it's just so sad. And I keep saying this. Look, if you are not comfortable where you are, if you feel that you are not in peace where you are, and you feel like you've done everything possible to make sure that things are right and things are just not working out, my brother, my sister, walk away. Just move on. If you feel like out there's a greener pasture, there's someone out there that's better than your current partner, you feel like you're gonna have peace, with that person. Mo- Look, I'll say it loudly with my full chest. Move on. You understand? Move on before it gets to things like this. Before it gets to things like this. Just yesterday in Arlington, Texas, here. Arlington is just what? It's just about 45 minutes away from where I live. You know, man, it's just so terrible. Like I said, innocent child is right there now, without a father, without a mother. Man, rest in peace, Todd. Rest in peace, man. And my condolence to both families, or to the families that are involved. And your light lives on through the people, that you've touched. And may you find peace, may you find rest, in the hands of the Creator. And domestic violence, it's not good, and it's not welcomed. Please, let's try and make peace. Let's try, make peace. Try, communicate. Make sure, ensure that you do your best to make sure that things are right. Things are not right and things are not working. You have the liberty to walk away. You have the liberty to just move on. Just move on. Man, just so sad. And I'll see you guys in the other news.